For number 11, they have 2 plus 1 plus q plus p. P is 2, q is 5/3. And so the first thing we're going to do is we are just going to plug in q and p. So 2 plus 1 plus q plus p. All right. Personally, what I would do is I would actually go ahead, because it's all addition here, I would add my whole numbers first and then worry about my common denominator. So I would add 2 plus 1 plus 2 and then have this 5/3. You can do this two different ways. You can get a common denominator. So this is 5 over 1 plus 5 over 3. My common denominator here is 3. So that is 15 over 3 plus 5 over 3, which will give me 20 over 3. You can do that, okay? If you are more comfortable with mixed numbers, you can say 5 plus and change this to a mixed number, which is 1 2/3. And that gives you 6 2/3, which if you were to convert that, that is also 20 over 3. So either this one or this will work as your answer. All right, so let's look at the first one, 9 times 10b plus 1. So when we do this one, we are going to distribute just the 9 through to both of these. So we're going to take that 9 and we're going to multiply by 10b. So 9 times 10b plus 9 times 1. All right, so when we do that, we'll get 90b plus 9, which is, of course, the answer that we have there. All right, let's look at the next one. We have, for this one, we have 9 times n plus 5. Distribution, we're distributing through. So 9 times n plus 9 times 5. So for this one, we're going to get 9n plus 45, which is, of course, the answer there. All right, so for the first one, I have -3 times the quantity 2p plus 10 plus 8 times the quantity negative 5p minus 3. So I am going to distribute each one of these. First, I'm going to take the -3 times the 2p. What's -3 times 2p? -6p, right? Then I'm going to say -3 times 10. That's going to be -30. Then +8 times -5p. Then +8 times -3. There we go. So now I am going to combine my like terms. Do I have something in common or like this -6p? Yeah, -40p. So I have -6 minus 40. That's the same thing as plus the negative, right? So here I am going to get -46p. And then my common terms here, -30 and -24. Those are the same sign, so I add them, -54. So my answer here would be -46p minus 54. All right, we good on that one? Let's look at the next one. 2 times the quantity 1 minus 6x plus 7 times the quantity 6x plus 2. All right, so I have 2 and I'm going to distribute through. 2 times 1, that is 2. 2 times -6x, -12x. We're going to distribute a +7. 7 and 6, 42x, right? 7 and 2, that's 14. All right, combine your like terms. I have 2 and 14. That's just 16. Then I have -12x and +42x. That is 30x. So that would be my answer there. 16 plus 30x. All right, so for this one, I'm going to distribute the 6. 6 times 2p, that's 12p. 6 times 9. What is 6 times 9? There we go. 6 times -1. And then 6 times 9p. What's the difference here? We have a p, right? 54p, okay? All right, then I'm going to combine my like terms. My 12 and my 54, I have 66 p's. And then 48. Yeah, watch your positives and negatives. They will throw you. The only piece of this that was negative was this -1. So you were just distributing a +6 through. That's why this one was negative, but that one would still be positive.